The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. It guides our governance, establishes the rights of our people, and outlines the roles and responsibilities of the government. However, as in all living democracies, circumstances evolve, and we must adapt to meet these challenges. We do need to amend our institutions, and this starts with the Constitution. To amend the Constitution will allow us to deal with the threats, the misconceptions, the draconian ironclad clauses that exist throughout the Constitution. We must deal with this constitutional amendment through the very clearly spelled out Chapter 11, Section 160. Mr. Speaker said, we must amend the Constitution, and we must do so only within the law and along with an abiding confidence in the rule of law and due process, in checks and balances and accountability. Mr. Speaker said, I have confidence in the Honorable Prime Minister, members of this coalition government, and indeed I have hope that all the members of this august House, in that we will do what is right to protect and promote our fundamental human rights. That we will do what is right, and that is not political posturing. Mr. Speaker said, much has been said over the years and much has been said about past governments. I will say this here, that I am steadfast in my belief and firm in my conviction that this Constitution Amendment Bill means that we will not sacrifice our security for our values, nor sacrifice our values for our security. So long as we approach difficult questions with honesty and care and a dose of common sense. Mr. Speaker, sir, while the concerns about rushed reforms are acknowledged, it is important to note that many of the laws are under review are outdated and no longer aligned with the evolving needs of present-day Fiji. The government is committed to ensuring that these legal reforms reflect contemporary realities, uphold human rights, support national development, and lay the basis for our future legal and political developments. The Constitution prescribes and guarantees due process. The Constitution's guarantee of due process is ironclad, and it is essential. We have an obligation to uphold values that are enduring, and the manner in which our activities should reflect those values must necessarily adapt to changing societal expectations and norms, and thus the need for constitutional amendment as per this Constitution Amendment Bill. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have full confidence in the statement by the Honorable Prime Minister, and that is that we must be open, honest, and intentional, that we will work on gaining the public trust that will allow our citizens to vote on these critical issues, that will ensure that any changes reflect the will of the people rather than the interest of a selected few. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Leader of Opposition, and my fellow parliamentarians, let us stand together, steadfast in our purpose, resolute in our vision, and unwavering in our service for the benefit of people.